For thousands of years, the sands of Egypt have hidden a story unlike any other, a story of kings and gods, of cities rising from the desert, of power, faith, and secrets carved in stone. The civilization of ancient Egypt stands as one of humanity's greatest achievements and its greatest mysteries. From the mighty pyramids of Giza to the golden tombs of the Pharaohs, Egypt's legacy has outlived empires, religions, and centuries. But how did it all begin? What made this desert land become the cradle of an empire that lasted more than 3,000 years? Around 3100 BC, the Nile River became the lifeline of a new world. Its floods came each year, spreading rich black soil across the desert. Villages began to grow along its banks, farmers planted wheat and barley, and a people learned to thrive where others could not. Two lands emerged, Upper Egypt in the south and Lower Egypt in the north. For generations, they lived divided until a single ruler rose to unite them. His name was Narmer, or Menes, the first pharaoh. With his victory, Egypt became one kingdom under one crown. This was the birth of the first great civilization. In its early years, Egypt saw the rise of cities, temples, and an organized government. They invented writing, hieroglyphs, sacred carvings that told stories of gods, rulers, and eternity. And then came the Old Kingdom, the age of the pyramids. The pharaohs believed themselves divine, living gods on earth, sons of the sun, god Ra. To honor their immortality, they built monuments that would outlast death itself. At Giza, the great pyramid of Pharaoh Khufu rose into the sky, more than 2 million stone blocks, each weighing tons. How they built it remains one of history's enduring mysteries. The workers were not slaves, but skilled laborers who lived in organized communities near the site. They used copper tools, ramps, and pure human strength to achieve what seems impossible even today. Nearby, the Sphinx, half man, half lion, guarded the tombs of kings. Egypt's art, architecture, and religion reached new heights. The people worshipped gods for every part of life: Ra the sun, Osiris the afterlife, Isis the mother, and Anubis the protector of the dead. But after centuries of prosperity, the Old Kingdom fell into chaos. Famine, weak rulers, and civil war broke the order of the divine kings. After years of darkness, Egypt rose again. A new line of pharaohs restored order and began rebuilding their nation. This period, the Middle Kingdom, saw expansion in trade, agriculture, and art. The Nile once again brought life, feeding the people and connecting distant lands. Egyptians traded gold, ivory, and incense with Africa and the Middle East. New cities appeared, temples grew grander, and literature flourished. But with prosperity came new threats. Foreign invaders, known as the Hyksos, arrived from the east with weapons and chariots never seen before. They conquered parts of Egypt, bringing an age of humiliation. Yet the Egyptians learned from their conquerors, and when they rose again, they were stronger than ever. The new kingdom marked Egypt's golden age. Pharaohs became conquerors, expanding their rule beyond the Nile into Syria and Nubia. Great rulers shaped history. Hatshepsut, the woman who called herself Pharaoh, ruled with wisdom and power. Akhenaten, who worshipped one god, the sun disk Aten, changed Egypt's religion forever. Tutankhamun, the boy king, died young, but his tomb, discovered untouched in 1922, revealed treasures that stunned the modern world. And Ramses the Great, the mightiest of them all, led armies, built colossal temples, and declared himself a god on earth. Egypt stood at the height of power, wealth, and culture. But no empire lasts forever. As the centuries passed, foreign powers grew stronger: Assyrians, Persians, and eventually the armies of Alexander the Great. Egypt became part of new empires, ruled by outsiders who admired, but also changed its ancient traditions. When Cleopatra, the last queen of Egypt, took her life in 30 BC. An age ended. The pharaohs were gone, and the land of the Nile became part of Rome. Yet Egypt's legacy never died. Its language, architecture, and religion influenced Greece, Rome, and beyond. The knowledge of the stars, the art of writing, the science of medicine, all were born here. Even today, new discoveries emerge from beneath the sand, lost tombs, forgotten temples, and hidden scrolls. The story of Egypt is eternal, a civilization that shaped the world and whose secrets still whisper through the desert winds.